हेलो गाइस, कैसे हैं आप सभी लोग। वेलकम बैक टू अनदर अमेजिंग सेशन। तो जैसे कि आप सभी ने देखा होगा, लेट मी शॉर्ट बिकॉज थोड़ा आपको दिखना चाहिए। हाँ, तो नीचे घूम जाए स्क्रीन में घूम जाए, नीचे का शिफ्ट करते हैं, यहाँ बैठता हूँ, ठीक है। ओके, फॉरवर्ड बैक एंड लास्ट and this should be this, yes. Okay guys, so welcome and to my brand new session of the class 8. So this is a class 8 session. Class 9 even loud. This is class 8 session. Class 9 is not allowed. So this session is specially of English grammar. English grammar. And this session of English grammar topic is clause. There will be two sessions of this clause. This is part 1 and there will be another, this will be part 2. Okay guys, so let's move ahead. And first of all, you all are welcome to my session also. Let's move ahead with. This is the clauses we have. I have told you. What is a clause? First of all, the question rises in your mind that what is clause? Tell me what is clause. Let me solve this query for you. A clause is a group of words that contains only one finite word. A clause only contains one finite verb, and phrase is a group of words without any finite word. In the phrase there will not be any finite word. In phrase there will be no finite words. As you understand, let's move ahead. So now mainly verb is divided into two parts, that is the finite verb and the non-finite verb. Now you will ask that what is the finite and non-finite verb. So let me solve this query for you also. Finite verbs are those verbs whose subject has or possible. For example, after he ate the cake, Dheeraj laughed. Means this in this finite verb the action is ate. The verb is ate. The action is going on is means he is eating, and this action has been done in the past. The action which have been done in the past and their verb is written as in the V3 form, so it will be a finite verb. Dheeraj ate the cake and laughed. This is also a finite verb. In non-finite verb there is no subject, no tense. Means after eating the cake, here laugh. See, here no tense is working. Here past tense was working. Here no tense is working. Subject is nothing. No subject is there. Here subject was after he ate the cake. Here after eating the cake, there laugh. No subject. Okay, is that clear? Finite verb, non-infinitive. Infinitive verb has subject and tense. Non-infinitive, they have no subject, no tense. A subject is a part of sentence. A subject is a part of sentence that contains a person or thing which is performing the action of verb in a sentence. For example, Jennifer walked to the store. The object of a sentence is the person or thing that receives the action of the verb. It is the who or what the subject does to. Tally at a cake means the subject is the first part, that who is doing it. Who is doing is the work. Is the first part, it is subject, and object is the part what he is doing. Means the last part is the object. some of the common some of the common subordinate conjunction, you can tell subordinate conjunction as subordinators also. Although, as far as if, as soon as, because, before, even if, in case that, in order that, no matter how, once, since, then, that, till, unless, until, we are, whenever, while, wherever, while, why. These all are subordinate conjunction, or you can say that subordinators. In English, there are different types of clauses, but the two main important clauses are the principal clause, you can consider it as an independent or main clause also, and the second one is the dependent clause. An independent clause means the independent clause is of freedom. He is a freedom clause. But dependent clause is depending on another verb, another clause that he can. So we can tell main clause principal clause, independent clause, and dependent clause we can tell as subordinate clause also. What is a main clause in this? Main clause is a simplified clause that can stand alone on its own and it can make the complete sentence. Main clause are those sentences which can stand alone, means they have the power, they can stand alone, and alone they can make the sentence sense completely. They don't need anything to make the complete sense of the sentence. They can make their own complete sense. For example, we cannot play cricket. In this cannot play can easily make the sense. We don't need anything that used to make the sense. Is am nothing. In a subordinate dependent clause, you can say dependent clause is a verb which has a subject plus verb combination. It cannot. He cannot stand alone. He cannot stand alone. Who cannot stand alone? Subordinate dependent clause. He is a subject plus verb combination. Subject plus verb combination. In terms of complete meaning, in terms of only complete meaning, he cannot. Other terms he can stand alone, but in terms of complete meaning, he cannot stand alone. For example, since it is raining, there is a sense. There is a sense since it is raining. Since it is raining, there is a sense of that. No. So these are the clauses. Subordinate clause cannot stand on a word if should have a main clause preceding or succeeding him. Subordinate clause also have a main clause that precede or succeed him. Subordinate clause, if we do subordinate clause to main clause, means since it is raining and we cannot play cricket, it will become a sentence. Since it is raining, it is subordinate clause and we cannot play cricket. It is a main clause. So please close the door before going out. Please close the door is the main clause, or you can say independent clause. A subordinate clause is before going out. Let me tell you a simple shortcut way so that you can. I will tell you at the end of the session how to identify clauses and subordinate clauses. When a sentence consists of a main clause and a subordinate clause, they are joined by a subordinating conjunction, also known as subordinate clause, such as when, because, although, if, etc. Subordinate clauses clause start with a subordinator. Very simple. If a sentence is the main clause and subordinate clause, when there is a subordinate conjunction like such as when, because, I have told you before that also. Let me go to the slide also. These are the subordinate conjunction. If the sentence you have to ask to find the main clause, principal clause, or independent clause, or dependent or subordinate clause. Very simple. Don't worry, sir. How you can find? Let me tell you. If just I will give you the session PDF after the session. Don't worry. You can just pay and learn this from there. I will give you the session PDF. These all conjunction. If in the sentence there is a main clause or there is a independent or there is a dependent clause, the both has been joined the subordinating conjunction, and subordinate conjunction are these. Just learn these and how to, if they are indicate main clause in this. If there is subordinate conjunction, before subordinate conjunction every part is the main clause, and after subordinate conjunction including subordinate conjunction also, every is the subordinating clause. Is that clear? Yes. For example, internet shopping is very popular today because it is convenient today. See here, they have asked how to identify main clause and subordinate clause. How to this? See, because is a subordinating conjunction. Because is the subordinating conjunction. ठीक है, समझ गए? Subordinating conjunction. So, because internet shopping is very popular today, it is the main clause. MC I can write here. Because it is very convenient, it is subordinate means SC, subordinate conjunction. Is that clear? Some I have tell you these are there. You can again just go through it. These are the subordinate conjunction. Punctuation. When subordinating clause begins a sentence, it is often separated by. If a subordinate clause is beginning means if subordinate clause comes first, SC comes first, and MC comes second. Means main clause comes second. So when subordinate clause will begin, it will begin with a comma. In a word, you can see if you are ever in France, let me soon. You see here is a comma. I'm waiting for the school, but Tim ate his breakfast. See, comma. Understand? Now we will understand about types of subordinate clause. According to the nature of subordinate clause, the subordinate clause is a type. They are into three types. What are they? Noun clause, adjective clause, and adverb clause. See, very simple tree here it is. I will show you on in the another screen. Let me come to black screen. See, clause. Clause is the father here. Clause is the father. Now, clause father has two sons. What are they? Main clause, or you can say independent clause, IMC and IC, and one is dependent clause, DC. Now, our dependent clause you can say SC also, subordinate clause. Now, these independent main clause, they don't have any son. They don't have any son. But subordinate clause has three sons. Has three sons. What are they? Noun clause, adverb clause, adjective clause. Who is the main father here? Clause. Who has two sons? Clause. What are the name of two sons? Independent clause or subordinate conjunction clauses. Now, sorry for the black screen. Now let's continue. So the main is the clause. He has two sons. That is main clause and subordinate clause. Now the main clause has no son. He is independent. But subordinate clause has three sons. Noun clause, adverb clause, adjective clause. Okay, is that clear? Okay, let's move. So this is the homework today. Identify main clause and subordinate clause on your own. Okay, I will. Okay guys, that was all for today from my side. We will be meeting in the next session, that is the clauses session number 2. So we will meet there. For up to date, tata, bye bye, good day, have a nice day, stay safe, stay at your home, tata.